Second round, okay, I like that. It is K-Rock week here at Fight Finesse. We're so excited. We can't wait to see what happens. But we got 10 questions for you. 10 fun questions.
10 questions. All right, let's go.
They can be one-liners or essays, whatever you want. It's your show. All right?
All right.
Your favorite day on the calendar?
Ooh, like day of the week?
No, mine's Christmas Eve. December 24th is my favorite day.
Favorite day? Jeez. Well, I don't really like birthdays anymore because I'm getting kind of old. So I'm going to say January 1st, the start of the new year.
Okay.
Feels fresh. I like it.
For sure. What is your biggest fear?
Ooh, my biggest fear. Wow. I used to fear a lot of things. I would say my biggest fear is probably not being successful or just like not making myself proud.
Okay. Even if you're, you create oxygen for all the world and you make $1 billion, that would make you, are you super successful with that? Or is it just strictly the fight game?
That's a difficult question. I mean, of course, every fighter wants to succeed. I give my life to this.
Right.
But I also know that this sport is very unforgiving, and nothing is guaranteed. And so, having faith has really helped me with that idea. Like it used to put a lot of pressure on me. Like, what if I don't succeed? And it would actually kind of tamper my performances. But, I just take day by day and, every single day I'm just looking to get better as a fighter. And I'm just having fun, enjoying my life, and whatever happens, happens. I can't stress about the future. And so I'm just focused on getting better every day. That's all I have control over,
For sure. My call for you, Kayla, it's going to be like 2026. You're going to be 14-0, undefeated, 2 weight class champion, of course.
I love it.
And you're going to walk away from the sport. And I think you're going to be the first female commentator for UFC.
Ooh, I actually like that. That would be really cool.
I see
Thanks
that.
For that. I'm going to add that to my vision board.
Hey. I love it. Okay, describe yourself as a teenager in 3 words.
Very screwed up.
Oh, God.
Teenager, man. I was just immature,
Right.
Teenager. I guess we're talking like high school years or middle school years.
Yeah, high school. Sophomore year high school.
I mean, I was a nice person, but I didn't take school seriously. I was kind of a class clown. I was always an athlete and I was always a nice person, but I liked to party and I was kind of a troublemaker. So I didn't really have my head on straight.
Nice, athletic, and fun.
Yeah, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Those are good. What was your first job?
My very first job, I actually worked at a baseball stadium called the Reading Phillies, and I was an ice cream scooper.
Yeah.
It was really cool, though, because we were, like, right in the stadium, so I could watch all the games and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Oh, there's a movie about your life. Like, it's coming. You're just, like, in this movie. It's coming. I love this.
I've had so many jobs, it's not even funny. Like, for a 28-year-old, I have had way too many jobs. It's crazy. I feel like I can do it all.
Hey, that's a good quality. It's a little bit.
True.
You're like,
yeah.
What's your favorite piece of technology?
Definitely my phone. I mean, it's really the only piece of technology I use every day. Yeah, it have to be my phone.
It's so useful. It's got everything.
I mean, your
whole
life is on it.
Yeah.
And I try not to get too caught up in it,
Right.
Obviously, like, social media is kind of part of my job, so but I try not to use that as an excuse to be on it all the time. So
right.
I think time away from the phone, social media, and all that stuff is really important.
Right. I tell my wife all the time, I'm on the phone, I'm like writing something or, setting up a podcast or getting questions and researching. And I'm like, and she's like, upset because I'm on the phone. I'm like, I'm not stalking anyone on Facebook right now. I've literally researched for the, you know what I mean? So
It's really easy to get caught up in it. To be
yes.
honest, like if I find myself just like aimlessly scrolling through and
Right. Especially
like
YouTube.
wasting time, I actually sometimes delete it. You know, I'll delete it for a day and go on it the next time I absolutely need it. So that really helps me.
That YouTube, like I can just go in a hole for like 3 hours. I'm like, oh my goodness, like what happened?
Right? Yeah.
What was the last book you read?
I'm actually right now reading Roberto Duran's book.
Ooh, how is it?
I forget what it's called, to be honest. I don't know if it's called Hands of Stone or Roberto Duran, but I really like it. It's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
He wrote it himself, and so it's kind of like it's an easy read. But
right.
Man, just like his mentality as a fighter and reading
right.
about his life is so cool. And actually, I was inspired to read this book because I'm going for the in Canada. So I felt like I had to do a little bit of research on him before heading out there for the fifth time.
No, that's awesome. Like, and it's kind of cool you said that about like, you know, us reading. There's, you know, we're not on that platform that some of the best writers in the world. So I think that's really cool that it was kind of his language. Like, you know, you and I can read it easier, if that makes sense. I like that. That's cool. Outside of mixed martial, what's your favorite activity?
Activity. Didn't I tell you I don't do anything with my time? My favorite activity. We don't do anything. You guys would be
Uno.
so surprised how boring fighters are.
Don't you guys play a lot of Uno at night?
Not really.
No?
Is this Kayla? We eat a lot. We like to go out to eat.
Oh, that's always fun.
We don't really go to the beach very much. I mean, we like to like chill out by the pool and just relax.
Right.
Really, you guys would be so surprised how boring we are. I would say that my favorite thing, honestly, to do outside of fighting is travel. I can't do it as much as I would like to, but when I do travel, that's really what I enjoy.
Okay. 3 more. The last 2 are really good. This one, what's your all-time favorite movie?
Ooh. All-time favorite movie. Wow. So many. I would have to say Remember the Titans is one of my favorites. That's a classic. Yeah.
That's a good one. 2 left.
The first one that came to mind.
There you go. Who is the most interesting person you have ever talked to?
Ooh. Interesting. Probably Sydney Outlaw. He's a pretty interesting guy.
He is. His stories are just like epic.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it was us 3. You're like, hey, what was the lion story? And then he got into it, and then next thing you know, he's like talking about something different. It's like, Sydney, get back on the lion story.
It's funny because I just met the kid 6 months ago, but he's definitely got to be one of the most interesting people I've ever met in my life. He is a special guy.
How's he doing? You know, it was tough for him. You know, short notice, didn't go his way. He seems in a pretty okay state. You know, there's nothing, you know, it's the mental aspect of the fight game. Sydney in a good place right now. He's doing all right.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, I was a little worried about it just because I've never seen him lose a fight. I wasn't sure how he was going to bounce back from it. You know, he hasn't lost a fight in a long time, so it did kind of worry me. But he called me right after the fight, and you know, he was in pretty good spirits, and I was like, you know what? That's why this kid is who he is.
Right,
you know, so he is in good spirits. Obviously the fight hurt him. You know, he went in there, despite it being short notice, he went to win that fight. He really wanted it, but he's actually out here training right now. He's working on his boxing, and he's motivated. You know, he's motivated. He's hungry. He's young. He has a lot of time, and he wants to work for that rematch. And he still has his eye set on that.
For sure. It's the fight game. You know, Masvidal has 13 losses. We saw Dustin lose to Conor, the comeback in the last 18, 20 months. So it's part of the game for sure. Okay. Last one. It's K-Rock Week, Fight Bananas. I know you're super busy. We'll let you go. We'll definitely let you promote and everything at the end. But last question. what is your absolutely dream fight? Where would it be? Who would it be against? What would it be for? You know, it's your world. God gave you the platform for any fight in the world. What would it be?
My dream fight, it's definitely for the UFC Strawweight Championship.
Okay.
It's definitely in Philadelphia. And
Okay.
I don't have a dream opponent. It's just whoever the champ is.
You want to
That's
be
it.
you want to be the challenger?
Yeah. I want
Yeah.
to be the challenger in Philadelphia.
There you
I want
go.
to be the
Football.
underdog. I want it to be a Rocky Four story.
Hearts
Come on, man. I'm
yeah,
ready. That's the dream right there.
that is the dream.
The
Football stadium
living
or basketball
Rocky.
stadium?
Yeah, right? Hey,
That'd
you never
be
know.
awesome. So cool. Guys, Kayla Hracho, promote. And we know you got the sunglass gig going on. Dean Thomas, fighting. You know, it's your week. K-Rock week here at Fight Bananas. So the floor is yours. Anything you want to thank, promote, floor is yours.
Yeah, guys. You can follow me social media. It's KAYROCK MMA, K-Rock MMA. The sunglasses sponsor is HB USA. You can check out my page, and actually their link is in my bio. So check them out. Check out their cool styles of sunglasses and prescription glasses. And that's it. Just shout out to my team, American Top Team, all my coaches, all my training partners, best gym in the world, and I'm so happy to represent them next week.
Right, man. We're excited. We hope we see you soon. You know how hard it is to try to matchmake Kayla. Oh my goodness, I even have it on. I didn't got the Island Fights hoodie on. I didn't even realize
That's awesome.
it. Jeez, it's you're tough. You're tough. They know
Well,
about
it doesn't matter because I'm coming regardless. So
Yes. Yes.
These girls can turn me down, but I'll see them regardless. I'll see them eventually.
You will. Kayla, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. See you soon. Good luck this whole week, and we'll see you after the win.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Later. Talk to you.